Hey YouTube, how we doing? Alright, I haven't done a step parent series in a while, and to be honest with you, I didn't know if I'd bring them back. There's a lot going on, and I don't know how to talk about a lot of it without offending some people. But then I thought to myself, if I'm too afraid to say anything because it may offend people, I'm in the wrong, and this is what we got to talk about. So as you guys know, with Step Parent series, we hardly ever roll an intro, and I'm not going to on this one. I'm not exactly sure what I'm going to title this one, but those of you who have been watching me with these videos, and those of you who follow me on social media, you know my family's been having an awful lot of problems. This may or may not be a true story. In my family, my niece was, let's just say, accosted by her biological father. And it was a couple years ago, but still, it's the crap from it and the aftermath and everything else is still dragging on. There hasn't been one day where that hasn't affected my house, and it's getting to a point where my kids, I can't tell them about it because I don't know how to sit and tell an 8-year-old little girl, your uncle had to go to jail because he did this. My son knows about it because he was there at the jail once when I had to go with my former sister, and I say former because I'm so disgusted by her and her actions that I can't be around her anymore. I don't want to talk to her. I don't ever want to associate with her again. We had to stop off at the jail and do something. So my son saw a jail, and I was like, thank God, I got to you and got part of your life and, did this. And he saw that jail, and it really affected him deeply. But it's like, it's nonstop. Nonstop. Every day there's something. And I love my children because my daughter asked, well, why doesn't Aunt, and I'm not going to use her name, come around anymore? I'm like, because she's made some really horrible choices, and she's now pretty much on the bad side, baby. And my daughter goes, well, why don't you try to help her, Daddy? Why don't you love her like you loved us? And it's just like, baby, I love you. I love your heart. Don't ever change. And I know this video is not going to be suitable for all, whatever, so I'm not going to monetize this video, so I'm going to do YouTube a favor, okay? I almost guarantee you someone's going to report this video, and I'm probably going to get a strike about it, but I don't care. I'm tired of this, and I'm tired of it affecting my family, and I'm tired of trying to shelter my kids from the evil that was family and the evil that's currently family that just won't stop. I've lost sleep over this. There's parts of family that I don't want to be around because I know the truth, and it may hurt the case, so we're not allowed to talk about things around people, but yet my former sister's allowed to run around and lie and, play games and do whatever she wants, and is always the victim. But like I said, this may or may not be a true story, okay? I'm trying to teach my kids that's not the way you want to live, that's not the way you should live, that's not the way how to live. But yet they have a family member who's doing it, and it's like, what the heck? You can call this a whiny crybaby video if you want, or just venting, because that's kind of what I'm doing. I'm just like, how do you talk to your kids about an accosting? And I'm really cleaning that up, okay? I'm seriously cleaning that up. It about broke me that a parent would do that to their child. Because I can never look at my daughters. One of them is not mine biologically, but I've been the only dad she's ever known, and look at her and go, yeah, when you turn 18? No. I about threw up just saying that. I'll never quit on them ever, so don't worry about that. I just... my daughter has this... My older daughter, the brat, has this huge problem of... She has no comprehension of stranger danger. Everybody's a friend to her. So she'll tell everyone where mommy's hiding her jewelry or what daddy's PIN number is, or, yeah, we have this TV at home, or we have this, or we have that, we have whatever, and you can just see people going, really? So it's really not like I want my daughter walking into school and announcing that this accosting happened. Because I guarantee you, you're going to have, Child Protective Services knocking down my door going, "What are you doing? Why are you talking about this?" Not in the mood. And this is one of these as a parent, and I hate to say it in the step-parent series, because it's something that, unfortunately, we're having to deal with because too many people are trying to make these monsters seem to be just a normal, everyday thing that we have to accept. And I will never accept that, ever. I can't accept that, and I will not accept that in my house, and I will defend my daughters from this crap at all frickin' costs. It breaks my heart to see my niece going through this and the stuff it's done to her. I just... I don't get it. I really don't get it. I don't get how people can even want to be around that person. I don't know how people can defend these people. I'm sick and tired of hearing, well, Satan made them sin and God has redeemed them. I'm like, no, he just used God to get out of jail. He became Christian while he was in jail to look good in front of the judge, and once he got out on probation, which makes me sick that he was out very quickly, he really has turned his back on everything. Oh, wait, I need a place to live. Okay, so I'll go to Bible study with you. Oh, hey, that's great. You're letting me have a trailer on your property? Okay, well, I'm still going to go to church. Oh, wait. So I'm causing a problem with the family by being here? Okay, I'll move off the property and bam, gone. I'm sick of these monsters. I get where it's my job if he comes up and he says, hey, I'm sorry, to forgive him, but it's really not my job to forget. And his apology to me was, well, I'm sorry if I ever did anything that hurt your family. And I'm like, well, you destroyed your own family, so skip on down the road there, Bunky. I can't understand how his now ex-wife defended him and wanted to be with him and wanted to run off and move back in with him and reconcile and do whatever. I'm like, he did this to your children. I don't get it. I don't get how she lied about it. I don't get how she's lying with people. I don't get how she's still lying nowadays. And this is the stuff that I have to explain to my kids. I get people make bad decisions. All right. If people didn't make bad decisions, you wouldn't have law enforcement, employed. You wouldn't have courts that had, wait lists to get in there. Jails wouldn't be full. But this is just, are you kidding me? My better half and I talked about this when we found out. And I told her point blank. I was like, look, I already know how this would go if I ever frickin', became so stupid and did that. I'm like, you can't take me one-on-one. You would let me get drunk and I wouldn't see the morning. And she's like, pretty much. I told her point blank, if you had ever done that to our children, they would not find your body, period. I'd be like, I don't know, she just vanished. But yet there's people who defend these monsters. And I hate having to tell my children that monsters are real and sometimes they're in the guise of your family. I don't get it. I'm not even going to edit this one. I'm just going to put it into whatever format and upload it. I guarantee you this is going to make someone mad, but this is a hard one in a step-parent series to be able to have to tell your kid monsters are real and they're your family. I love my children and I'm protecting them from everything. This is what's been weighing on me so much, and this is why I've backed off so many things in my life, because I have to deal with this day in and day out, day in and day out, day in and day out. There's always something new each day. There's always some bit of drama with something. There's always some bit of lie. There's always some bit of freaking little, oh, I forgot this little insignificant thing, but don't worry about it. Seriously? Just wow. Anywho, look, if you're a first time viewer of the channel, I'm sorry you caught this one. It's one of those that I had to talk about. I've been putting it off on this channel forever and a day. I did a video a little bit ago in the step parent series called Talk to Your Children, and look up top, you'll see a card for it. All right, not that one, but you see the step parent one. You'll see it. It's titled Talk to Your Children. That one ticks some people off. So yeah, this one's really going to tick some people off. And I hate having to make this video, but like I said, it's become the norm nowadays, and no. These monsters who prey on children should just be gone. But anywho, look, you're going to see the symbols popping up and everything. I got to close this video down because I just want to break down and just go curl up in a corner and cry somewhere, because it's that infuriating. It seriously is that infuriating. Guys, thanks for watching, and I hope all of you have a better day than I'm having.